Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man. We're looking at a Singer 201, and the serial number is AE801. So it's from January the 3rd, 1938. And it's been around for a while, and it's still as good as new. It may have some appearance issues for a 201, but you know, some of these I get them and they're just pristine. They haven't been used at all. This has been used a little bit. And from what I can tell from the customer, she told me that was Grandma's machine, and Grandma sewed a bunch. And it's been sitting for a long time, like a lot of them have been, and now they're getting put back into circulation. That is a very common recurring theme. You'll see a lot of these because they can be put back into circulation because all it takes is a little knowledge and a little concentration of time, some spray loose, you know, some penetrating oil, and a little bit of, you know, steel brush, double aught, triple aught, 4/0 steel wool. You can get everything back to shiny, back to pretty. Put a bobbin winder ring on it. And 201s. People say, how do you know it's a 201? I just got an old black Singer. Well, people call me all the time, you want to buy an old black Singer? And I ask them, does it have this little white on and off switch on the right hand side? And they go, yes it does. I go, that's a 201. How much do you want for it? Because I'm in. Because it's an awesome machine. All you have to do is clean them up, and if the wire on the back coming from the motor to the earthing, and they'll scoot. This thing's been around since 1938. What's that, 90 something? Oh, 100? I don't know. Let's do the math. Long time. Let's see, 38. Yeah, almost 100 years. Thing's been around. All right, in the 90s. At the 90s, how do you think? I don't know. Anyhow, it's a long time it's been around, this machine. And it sews just like the day they made it. Makes a perfect stitch. Tension's all metal. Took it apart, polished it up. There was a lot of rust on it. Ton of rust. But a lot of stuff's plated. Either nickel or something plated. But you put a little steel wool on it and it'll come back to life. And it's got the drop-in bobbin on the side, which is still 66 class, state-of-the-art, plastic or metal, whatever you want to use. But if you're getting ready to buy one of these, make sure you do this. Look on the back where the motor is. It's a pot motor. It's built into the back of the machine. Look under here. Let me put some light on the subject so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because I have customers send me pictures before I service them or before I buy them. I will get a picture of this area under the machine. In the back next to the hand wheel, you'll see a wire that goes from the motor right here. That wire goes from the motor, bottom back of the motor, all the way down and over here to where the plug-in goes. 3 pins, and it wires into the back. And if you see this, it looks like this, which is awesome. It's got the original insulation on it. Some have a big fat insulator with 2 small insulators on the inside, so it's got 3 insulators. So if you see the wire looks like this, give them their money, because you can never pay too much for the right machine, but $10 for the wrong machine is too much. So if you get one of these, you can get it for 100, 150, 200, 250, and this is in good shape. Then if you need new wiring over here, they still sell these. These just plug in. You can get these from the featherweight shop. The same one works on a featherweight and a lot of other machines. Now what you do, if you get one of these and it's in the cabinet, you can see this was in the cabinet, because you can see where they took the machine out and didn't leave the hinges in the cabinet. Don't get me started on that. You always leave the hinges in the cabinet. There's a couple bolts that hold those in place and you don't want to lose them, but that happens, so that's what the shape it's in. So the daggone wiring, you know, you get the new wiring and you take the original foot control that's usually going to be mounted in the front of the cabinet down underneath. It'll be down this area down here. It'll be mounted in like, no, sometimes it's over here, sometimes just there. It slides in on the side quite often. But you take that original foot control out, you rebuild it, you put new feet on the bottom. You can get these at the featherweight shop. You put those on, put your new wiring on it, And this will go right back in the bracket, and you can have a knee control on the cabinet. This lady has a real nice Queen Anne cabinet this came in. Beautiful setup. Or you can have it on a foot control, and you can just do it this way using the foot control. These are superior foot controls. They have a heat sink on the inside. They're very well made. I guess these you can get them new for about $150 up, depending on who has them. Mercury makes them. This one's made by the Singer Sewing Machine Company, Semanco USA. This is the original. They can be rebuilt, they can be adjusted, they can be made to work, and I recommend you keep those. Even if you get a new one, some people like the clamshell, keep those so you'll have it. You can have the new one if you want. But Singer 201, if you can get one of these, you know, the 1591 is a side load, not a top load. 1591, 15 class, doesn't have the on and off, but if you're gonna go buy one of those, it has a similar motor in the back, same pot motor, same situation with the wire in the back. Double check the wire in the back. If you see bare wires, well, you're going to spend some money getting that done. It can be done. I do it all the time. It just makes the price go way up because you got to rewire the whole motor. So if you want a nice machine that's state-of-the-art, you know, I have customers, they spend $10,000 to get a nice machine to take to the quilt retreat, and does everything. Because that's the big deal. Back in the old days, we'd say a machine does everything. And my customers say, oh, I got this machine that does everything. And all they do is straight stitch. Some of them don't even backstitch. The model before this didn't backstitch. This has a backstitch. So it does everything. And this is everything, all right? Front, back. They came with a ton of accessories. Enough accessories that you could put on a 1-hour demonstration with it. Variations of front and back. Folders, rufflers, binders, gatherers. All sorts of cool stuff. You get somebody to sit still for an hour and listen to your pitch, they're gonna buy it. So they're really interested. So this one, straight stitch, forward and back, makes a perfect, beautiful stitch from 1938 to now. Now you take the 90 years that this one's been around, take anything that's out there today that's 90 years from now, and I promise you, no one's gonna be making a YouTube video about rebuilding them or making them worthwhile and making them work, because they're going to be in the landfill. This one will be chugging in another 90 years and be chugging just like this. Singer 201 from 1938. Awesome. Thanks.